Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business, two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Max Scherzer gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
Striding in is Fernando Tatis Jr., and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. So just like that, he's at third here with 1 away as we show you the league leaders in 3 base hits. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Up next, Justin Turner having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
He's set and the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Turner is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemen get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
Another one sent foul. 1 out and a runner on third. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Here's the pitch. Manny Machado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
2-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
3-0 to him now. 2 out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's Will Myers. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Padres 1, the Nats coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Yu Darvish will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Stepping up is Starlin Castro. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Myers is there, 2 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here now is Juan Soto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year, 27 homers, and an even 70 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Misses for the 2nd ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Set to deal on 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Nola.
That'll bring up Austin Nola, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Batting 8.
Here's Jurickson Profar, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the AB now. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 the count. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Josh Bell is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Schwarber gets his lead at first, nobody out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Victor Robles digging in now as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for Washington. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate here is Yu Darvish, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. First pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Castro has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So bases are empty with one out now, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. Fouled off. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Padres down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Now here's the pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So next to bat will be Hernan Perez. First pitch on its way. And there's a base hit on the line.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
At the plate now, Max Scherzer, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Perez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Two out with the man at first. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 left for Washington. It remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner.
The first baseman, number 10, Justin Turner.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Manny Machado now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 18 homers, and 48 driven in. Comes set with the 0-1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
So here's Will Myers, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping in once again is Trent Grisham. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Gonna be a tough play. Only play's gonna be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Digging in now for San Diego, Austin Nola, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Machado at third with two away. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the one. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Padres 2 and the Nationals nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Juan Soto to the plate now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Left side, but well foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
Now into the box, Kyle Schwarber, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch on the way. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Ready with the 0-1. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And he struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bell brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor Robles.
In now, Victor Robles. He grounds it sharply to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. That's how you roll it. 5-4-3. A double play sends us to break. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat.
The left fielder, Jurickson.
First pitch of the AB now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
So now to the plate, Yu Darvish. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And as you see there, his total places him second on the Nationals in that category.
Junior.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Dad, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. And this is low, ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
One and 1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still lead it 2-1. And now here is Alex Avila. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For Washington, the catcher, Alex Avila.
He's set. Here it comes. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Hernan Perez, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
To the plate now, Hernan Perez, and it's fouled away. He singled in his first AB. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Nationals.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Darvish pauses. Here's the delivery. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Our score remains 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. First delivery to him. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A ball and no strikes, here it is. Scherzer will check it first, and the runner will get back standing. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And they get the double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base paths. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
And in steps Manny Machado. Fouled off. He doubled his last time through. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. He's set, and the pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. So here's Starlin Castro. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Castro.
First delivery to him.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Machado on the slide to first. Wow. So stepping in is Juan Soto. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And now the first pitch. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. Back up the middle, right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They're down 2-1. And stepping in, Will Myers. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch of the AB now. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Daniel Hudson takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Daniel Hudson.
Standing in now, Trent Grisham, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fouls this one off. Myers on at first, nobody out. And that's on the outside corner, 1 and 2. And that one got a piece of him. Next, here is Austin Nola. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now here's the first offering. Righty against righty, as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
First and second here with nobody out. Fouled off.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Jurickson Profar is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it?
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
A bullet to first base.
The pitcher, number 11, Yu.
So the next to bat will be Yu Darvish, and he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Fouled away. Bases are loaded with only one out. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Schwarber has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch, and it's fouled away. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. 2 out, bases loaded. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 36 on the year for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Austin Voth will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Stepping in now, Jake Cronenworth. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swing, and he pops him up. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 4 runs here in this half inning. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Schwarber's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But not before the Padres strike for 4 runs, all coming via the grand slam. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Padres 6 and the Nats 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 19.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. And this is lined into left field, and that'll get down for a base hit, his second of the afternoon.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Victor Robles is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Strike 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Nationals go quietly. They trail 6-1. Now to the plate, Justin Turner. He was a double play victim last time around.
Number 10, Justin Turner.
First pitch on its way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
At the plate now, Manny Machado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Will Myers will be next. Popped him up. Castro is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2 and 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Scooped up. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 6 and the Nats 1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Alex Avila.
The catcher, Alex Avila.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Turner has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman, number 3.
Striding in now for the Nats, Hernan Perez. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Ryan Harper enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Trent Grisham. First offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Digging in will be Austin Nola. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball up the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
Jurickson Profar digs in next as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-1. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres go down quietly. They lead it 6-1. And now, Trey Turner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Not shortstop.
From the stretch. Left side. Reined in. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
That's why you love the game of baseball right there. Super hustle by the base runner, but let's focus on the backhand play right there. And the exchange to get to first. I know he beat it out, but man, he made that guy work for his knock.
Here's Starlin Castro as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard on the ground to third. Taken in by Machado. One there. Back to first. A 9th inning double play. And they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Into the box, Juan Soto. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Darvish pauses. Here he comes 0-1. Hard liner to center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. 6-1 the final tally today. The San Diego Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Yu Darvish earns his league best 14th win, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres: 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Yu Darvish. His record now is 14-4. The loss goes to Max Scherzer. He falls